What we're doing here is getting these twins in. We're going to muster them and bring them up closer to the shed for shearing. So the shearing shed is over there behind that house. You can't quite see it. And ordinarily we'd just take them across the creek here and into that paddock on the nose, where the nose formed by the river there. But because the creek is so high, we have to take them across the neighbour's crossing, which is somewhere over there, and so we have to take them quite some distance, and that's very unfortunate given that they've got sore feet at the moment, but that's what we have to do. So we just have to poke them along very slowly. We've never had such a wet winter before. We've had more rain in this winter than we've ever recorded, so this sore feet business is a new problem for us. And we don't really know how to deal with it. So sheep are herding animals, and so they tend to follow the leader, so get the leader going in the right direction and things go well. So Sarah, being down there, was nudging the mob up this way. We don't want to use the dog too much today because of the sore feet situation. But they are moving reasonably well, so that's a good thing. I'm going to go down there because that's a little bit of a dead end down there. So if we can just keep them away from there and head them towards this gate quietly, that will be a good thing. The tricky business with this particular gate is that some will miss the gate and go down the fence line. And the dog is very keen to... Hey, come out of it! Come out of it, Putty! She's very keen to go and chase them. She knows that they're... Sit! Good dog! Sit down! Sit down. The only problem with that is that she'd want to bring them back to me. She sort of knows what to do, but can be a little bit keen. We really don't need that at the moment with these old girls. Well, they're not old, they're mixed ages actually. That's the next door neighbour's paddock through there. They're taking it through there, and unfortunately that he's been putting a new water lines in, and that digger that's under the cover there is balking them a little bit, but if we just give them a little bit of time, they'll go through quietly with a bit of luck. All we need is one to lead. There we go. Look at that. Now the trick is, if Sarah needs to be very careful and watch out that some don't go down the fence on our side of the paddock. But fortunately it looks like everything's going to go swimmingly. The other thing that they've done is that they haven't turned left. Ordinarily that's what they would do. They've gone straight ahead because of that little digger there balking them. So we've pulled up under a tree here because that's what we do. What Pud wants to do is go and chase them. So she's keen to do that, which is all very well and good, but they don't need chasing at the moment. They're just going along really nicely. You'll notice the neighbour's paddock, these are improved pastures, but they're practising regenerative grazing, which is a good practice. and is becoming increasingly common. We're moving into it too. A good season has been a great assistance here. This is where it really starts to get interesting. It's going into the creek. If we get too many bunched up together, it will create too much pressure and push some into the creek. Come here, Pod, come here, come here, come behind, come behind. Yeah, I think walk. You can see here they're balking here, so it's going to be tricky business. I'm not quite sure what we'll do here. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I'll let you work that side a bit.
You have to be very careful with the foot.
Yeah. Steady, Pud. Steady now. Steady now. Steady now. Steady now. Steady. Steady. Sit down, Pud. Sit down, Pud. Sit. Sit, Pud. Sit. Sit. This is a problem that we've got here, so they don't really want to go across the river. Maybe one's looking at it. I'll see if I can grab one and get her a dragger. Yeah, I know, but we'll see how we go. Sit down, Pud. Okay, so we got them across. I had to grab one of them, walk it through the creek, and then leave it on the other side. Fortunately, it didn't run back, and the rest followed. But I had to put the camera down to do that, so we missed all the excitement and the action.
Oh dear. It's just way too hard, isn't it? This is their own little rodeo. Sit down, sit. There we go. That's it. Sit. Ah, sit. Jeff, behind you, darling. Okay. Yes.
Well, that went pretty well.
Look, many hands.
Yep.
It makes a difference.
Plus people that know what they're doing.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yes. It does. It does. But many